I'm trying to record. It's live. I do apologise. Yeah. So anyway, Crash, how's your father, yeah? Yeah, so Wellingborough, I mean, I got to get down. It's only short, and this ain't really one of those. But I will tell you something happened to me yesterday. Yesterday, I was in the Elgin pub in Ladbroke Grove, yeah? I'm in there, and just like I'm in the pub today, and I'm laughing, yeah? And my mate, he goes into the pub, yeah? And he says, he goes to the pub to buy a drink. Now remember, my mate spent £150 in this pub. He goes to buy a drink. We're outside. There's no one really in the pub. I'm outside. I'm laughing. And I remember a staff of the pub, the Elgin pub in Ladbroke Grove, raced there. Goes to my mate. Is that your mate? And my mate says, yeah. So the guy goes, oh, can you ask him to stop laughing? Because some customers are complaining. I'm like, mate, are you taking a piss? Some customers are complaining. What, for laughing? Mate, if you're talking about fighting or violence or threats or aggression, yeah, that's a different thing. But, mate, don't tell me people complain about laughing. That's what fucking pubs are for, you fucking loon. Mate, I was fuming, yeah? So Crash... I can't. Now, what you have to remember is, before I tell you what I've done to her, an hour before, I saw about 20-year-old Bill outside the pub arresting this black guy, yeah? Now, remember this. I don't know why they arrested him or nothing. All I know, they arrested this black guy. So when she said to my mate, is that your mate? Yeah? And can you ask him to stop laughing? What I've done, because remember, you know me, always respectful, yeah? So I've gone to her and said, listen, sorry, I do pray, but like, mate, you're asking me to stop laughing, like, I don't get it, like, what's the issue? She goes, what it was a member of her staff, she was the manager, but it was a member of her staff. And so she said, oh, I apologize, and he just walked off like with some piece of shit, yeah? So mate, you know what I've done, yeah? And I don't give a shit about black people and all this shit, yeah? See me, when it's time, I told you, same when I'm telling them. So I've gone in there, yeah? I've gone in there, I'm fuming. Yeah, I'm fuming. So I said, yeah? I said, oh, you know, like, when the monkeys wanna fuck with the grillers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? She's just a no-good monkey, you know? Now, I was sorry, it's woke. She was just a young, ethnic minority, multicultural, C-U-N-T, which means cohesive, united, cohesive, united, nice, trouble tramp. Is that woke? That's woke. Is that woke? Mate, I woke up, not choke and get cancelled. You know when you use choke, yeah? And you get cancelled. So I don't use choke, we use woke. You gotta laugh, ain't you? Oh, this woke is hard work, innit? But I think when you're using woke, I think woke is also, I mean, woke is now supposed to be, it was introduced inside as a political. And now, they always tell us, never get involved in politics. They always tell you, don't get involved in, don't get involved in politics. That's why I don't get involved in politics. Because politics is a game played above us. So there's no point getting involved. I mean, you know, they say you can have an election and all that, but can you really? But anyway, that's not what it is. What I'm saying is, so this worries over. But yeah, like, come on. I've never been, anyway, I've done all the security all over the place. I've done security all over the place. I've never done anywhere in my life, yeah? Never. I've done the star security, the raves. I've done the nightclubs. I've done mining, personal protection. I've never, ever, in 61 years on the earth, ever heard anyone say, oh, can you stop your mate from laughing? Because some of the customers don't laugh. That's what you go to a pub for, loon. You know what I mean? Huh? Loon. To give it to her today. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hate when the monkeys, she was black as well. But you know another reason I lost it? You know, this is why I call her a monkey, yeah? She was one of them women, yeah, who, you know, when you're black but you think you're white, or you don't like, or not even that. You know when you're black but you think you're too stuck up, even to the white people. Now, what she didn't realise, my mate who I was in that pub with was a diplomat. Yeah, he spent £150 in that pub. He was a diplomat. And because I was in a baseball bat and a T-shirt, she didn't see me like this, so she thought I was a lowlife too. But mate, we've owned nightclubs. We've run night, we've run everywhere, we own still, you know what I mean? Like, I know, mate, that's what I said to her, yeah? See this is a griller, yeah? And as I said, she was a monkey. And as I said, when monkeys want to play with the grillers, don't play with the grillers, because you know what? We'll take your head off. We will take your head off. I was fuming, because there was no need. And the reason I've done it, because I've never seen police go to the LG, not nowadays. But an hour before she had a go at me, another black geezer threw a drink over her. Why? Why? So it just shows you scum, dirt and filth. So this morning, when I went down there and I done what I had to do, I turned it. Well, I didn't use no violence, yeah? I didn't use no violence, but you know what? Mate, I had to give it to her. I had to give it, mate, I'm not in it. You know what I mean? Talking like we go in there, we spend money. Look, if you want to kick me out for threatening or aggressive behaviour or violent behaviour or rude words or, you know, manners, then yeah. But you can't fucking come out at me and go, oh yeah, excuse me, can you have a word with your mate and tell me to stop laughing? And you stop laughing in the pub. That's what you go to pubs for, to laugh. If you get a dead one, you go to a pub to fucking laugh. If you're down, you're sad, you go to the pub to fucking laugh. So when a manager comes to you and says, oh, can you tell your mate to stop laughing? Customers don't like it. Tell the customers to leave, not me. Crash. Right? It's a short one. Oh, Terry. I know I love Terry. Yeah? Before I've gone to the pub this morning, you see Terry over here? I've gone, Terry, I'm going down the pub. I'm going down. I go, come pick me. I said, no, you know what, Terry? Forget it, because I didn't want to get Terry involved, yeah? But this is what I'm talking about, the game, yeah? You know when your mate he just knows, you know? You know you're a good friend who just knows, you know? Like if PK rings me, or if senior Georgie Stevens rings me, or Korea, then I know. You know, like you know if it's on, it's on. So when I spoke to Terry, somebody said to Terry, get in my car and go and find that fish, because he could just sense from that call I was on it. Yeah. Now I've got a video that I made of that call, but the problem I've got with the video is the words and things. But if anyone's on my Facebook, woo, you will see what I've done. But she deserved it. She's scum, dirt and filth. You know, be a manager. But she was one of them blacks. She was black, but she was one of them blacks that, you know when you get them blacks that are not English blacks, do you know what I'm saying? So, you know where they come from, the black attitude, and okay, might be a little bit different. So she was one of them black people she's one of the elders, yeah. She's one of them black people that thought anyone who's black with a baseball cap and a T-shirt that's not dressed like this, or white and wearing a tracksuit, she thought she was above them. And mate, she's not above them. She is not above them. And that's what I had to teach her today. Like, how can you ever kick someone? I mean, can you have a word with your mate? Why? Because he's laughing. Some customer don't. He's laughing? Mate, if the world laughed, we'd be in a lot better fucking place. Fuck's sake. Oh, they're nuts, isn't it? Anyway, that's it for today. Sorry a bit rough. I told you I was coming more with a stupid... Oh, mate. A stupid bird in the Elgin. And I advise anyone who now... Ignore the Elgin. It's gone downhill. It's over. It's finished. I was there in the Elgin when the police parked up the lorry, remember? And all jumped out of the lorry. Remember that one? My mate's done the doors of the Elgin, yeah? Mate, we've spent more money in the Elgin than the Elgin is worth. And then she wants to come out with that fucking bollocks today. That's why I give it to her. I have to let her know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, mate. Yeah. Look, mate, I'm going to thank you all. Sorry it's a bit dull today, but hey, crash out your father. Not every single podcast can be great. In actual fact, before I leave, I spoke to someone today, Dave, and his mate committed suicide, you know. And see, for me, I always like to, and I'm going to say this with respect, you know, with me, when someone commits suicide, it's very hard to go. It's very hard to go to the mate. Never wear white socks with black trousers. Always black shoes. Always wear black socks. Oh, it's just something we grew up with. Ask your dad, you'll say the same. Have a good day. Have a good day. I just see a kid, yeah. He's wearing black trousers, black shoes, white socks. Ah, you know where we come from, innit? Never wear white sock with black shoes. Anyway, my mate's son died, committed suicide. And you know what I'm like. You see, for me, I like to learn and understand. So maybe what he says to me, I can then pass on to help anyone else. And his son was a doorman. He committed suicide. And he threw a 100-weight bar over the scaffolding, and they took him. And he killed himself. And, you know, isn't it funny? Unless you know someone or a loved one who have a friend who's committed suicide, you never really understand how people actually cope with people that have committed suicide. So today, I was with my mate, and I asked him, how do you deal with that death? Because as much as you bury them, at the end of the day, you can't actually bring closure, because in your mind, you're always, unless they've left a note, and even a note, you're always going to question why. And so if you don't have an answer, you're stuck for the rest of it. And that's what this guy told me. He said, you know what, Fish? He said, Fish, even though he's dead, I have a drink and light a candle from every night and look at and rub his picture self still here. What a man, fucking hell. It's sad, isn't it? Suicide's really, in it, devastating. But suicide is also very, very hard to do. And people sometimes say to me, oh, Fish, suicide is selfish. Listen, suicide is not selfish. Suicide is one of the hardest things a person can do. And believe me, I mean, you imagine now someone asking you to jump off a roof. Suicide is the most hardest, and it's very sad to think, it's very sad to think that whatever you're going through, you haven't got the courage. You don't think you can talk to someone, so you have to do suicide. I mean, that is just so sad. I mean, what is it that has hurt you and depressed you for so much that you have to commit suicide? What? Like, come on, man. And this guy, and you know, the people you leave behind, they never close. So, you know, he said he took like drinks and lights a candle and everything. And he said when he saw the body, he was just kissing the body. I love you. Like, mate. So it's very sad. And even when I spoke to him, he rubbed his eye a tear, you know. But I had to ask him. I don't really like to ask people about it because it's personal. But I need to ask him because I need to know what it's like for someone to lose a son, a child, a mum, a dad to suicide. Wow, it's devastating, isn't it? It's worse than that because, as he explained to me, you can't bring closure. You're always, every day he lives, he keeps thinking, why did you do it? Why did you commit suicide? Why? And so it's mad, isn't it? You cannot bring closure, you know? Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. See you soon with the loon. Have a good day, good weekend. Stay safe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Crash! See you soon with the loot. Stars.